What the heck? There we go.
Today, from First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio, it's Week 11 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah.
Just off the shores of Lake Erie, we are at First Energy Stadium.
What up, brother? What up?
What up, fool?
Not much, not much.
96. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap between the Philadelphia
Cut this volume down.
and the
I
Cleveland
might can,
So now here comes the Eagles.
I probably only get half this game played.
They'll be let out by their quarterback back in the NFL for the first time since 2016. It's Colin Kaepernick. 1st and 10 and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
Remember we were kids and they all said, hey, whatever you want to do, make your kid a left-handed pitcher, make them play baseball, they'll play forever. Forget that. I want a quarterback, right? That's what I want to raise. In this era where you throw it around like crazy, you put up numbers like he did in his last game.
Last week, almost 500 yards. We get a look at what Ertz did receiving-wise last week. 7 catches, 10 yards in the score.
I got stiffed.
He's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Brought down. 3rd in the league in receiving yards, and that's a strong number. That means he's being consistent each and every time out.
At the 38-yard line.
On 2nd down, Cook. They find some open field here.
Ooh.
Able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
3 yards.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 39-yard line. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. And I think he's a guy, if they had let him walk, no one was going to be shouting from the top of a mountain, but he's a good guy. He's a good locker room guy, too.
Good locker room and a good player. I mean, he's a valuable starter for them.
Oops. I run right into him.
The learning curve might be a little bit big, so it's a good job by getting him taken care of, and now they can move forward.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
18-yard line.
Working from the gun.
At my, oh, that almost was.
Interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up
Why did you keep going?
they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
The Browns
Bruh.
did on 3rd down, brings up 4th. Doug Peterson going to roll the dice here. They will go for it on 4th down.
Why did you stop?
I don't know.
It's caught. And he is into the end.
Oh, wait, you talking about my game or your game?
Why? He just stopped instead of kept running.
Mine kept running instead of stopping.
Touchdown of the season And the Eagles drive right down the field and score on the opening drive.
It was a slant route,
Looking sharp on that.
and he stopped in the center of the
See,
field instead of keep running.
Yeah, mine was a curl route. Like, he should have stopped, but he kept going.
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
Now Donovan Peoples-Jones. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Donovan Peoples-Jones on the return. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 24. From the
Get
gun,
that out of
he's
here.
set up to throw. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back.
Sit your booty down.
Only a couple.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Mayfield looks to throw.
Quarterback sack. Ah.
Fletcher Cox, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Mayfield and this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack. From the gun, Mayfield. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. 5 yards, and that means they come up short as they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the 3rd down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football and got to him and made sure he didn't give up much run after catch.
And you see Dalvin Cook in the offense heading back out, and he's closing in on that number that all running backs circled beginning of the year, the number 1,000. Could do it on this drive.
And you have to think to yourself that this moment, getting to this spot, it started in the offseason, right? Not just the workouts, right? Not just getting yourself physically prepared to play, but mentally, as well as your team, as well as your unit, head coach, offensive coordinator. We run the football.
We gotta get Andrew on this, Sandy.
And when you get this close to the mark, you just hope things don't tighten up, right?
Yeah.
You probably want to get there.
I don't know why I guess he keeps saying he's busy. Too busy to play it. Ow.
Still calling plays to win the game first. That becomes the burden of the play caller.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
42-yard line.
From the gun, it's Kaepernick. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to
For the love of God.
23 yards the pickup there.
He kept running instead of stopping this time.
The NFL comes a yardage, and tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens
Not
when
that time.
competitors run around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
The ball carrier.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. And this time not as
I
successful.
might have got that. Oh, I didn't.
Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. Kaepernick wants to throw on 3rd and 1. And that's going to be caught front. Eagles
Touchdown.
Alshon Jeffrey, his 9th touchdown of the season, and the Eagles add on to their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure they just hold in there, survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early
Whoa.
for panic.
Hauschka with
Oh.
an extra point, and it's now
Jacksonville has
14-0.
pools in their stadium.
Whoa, that's cool. Oh yeah, that's true. I remember that now. I know it was either them or Miami that had that.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score.
That'd be really cool to go to.
Yeah.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And a good effort on
Good to see my last game in our season.
What? When you
Only held
played?
them last night.
When you played? Who'd you play?
The Bengals.
Oh, what'd you do?
They had 89 passing yards and 29 rushing yards the whole game.
Good gosh.
And they only scored 3 points.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield, and his throw is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big. But in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets him 6. Mayfield to throw it.
Yeah.
Too much this time. Down he goes. Brandon Graham.
Let's see.
10 sacks on the season.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now.
That's 5 sacks.
Get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
What time do you work?
4:30. The close.
With it is Jackson.
Ow. Yeah. It's lit, and you probably can guess who it's lit.
Big Brown?
Indeed. I think Mark loves me too. Either Mark or Lil Brown. I don't remember.
Who's your drive-through person?
I am the drive-through person.
You mean doing both?
I hope he ain't gonna make me do manager and why'd I stop? I stopped that time. I took control of the receiver and I screwed myself up. I guess he's just gonna be manager and I'm gonna be in inventory and I'll be drive-through.
That's what you think.
He better not make me do manager too. I ain't doing everything. We'll get out of here there at 1:30. I don't care.
Setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to
Dang
the
it.
perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Eh, just run it down. Let's see.
Where do you work tomorrow?
I think I'm off tomorrow.
OFF off.
Indeed.
That's the end of the first quarter.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down.
Let's see. Export. Delete.
Here's Kaepernick to throw. And Jeffrey's got it. is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that third down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
A gain of 26.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Okay, what can't Deshaun Jackson do? All right, we know about the catches. We just saw another one there. Also gets involved in the return game, and he can break big plays like that. We've seen him do it throughout his NFL career.
We have. What are you thinking of anything in particular?
Yeah, I'm still remembering a certain Giants punter not following orders, and Deshaun Jackson made that big-time return all the way back for a game winner in that one. I still remember seeing the looks of disbelief.
Got a man open. It's Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown.
Yes, sir.
With touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Stephen Hauschka set to kick off.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive.
Dang it.
And last time I
Mayfield. Error.
Ultimate patience here. But you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. 4 yards.
That was funny.
First down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
And a nice carry and a first down for Cleveland. A nice pickup there by Nick Chubb, who's a bright spot for this Cleveland offense. He finished 2nd in the league in rushing in 2019 with nearly 1,500 yards on the ground and got into the end zone 8 times. And how about this for durability? Has not missed a game in his NFL career. What a bounce back from a big-time knee injury while at the University of Georgia.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
On second down, it's Hunt, and he's going to take this close to the first down marker as he stopped at the Eagles' 38. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Back to the ground. This time it's
Thank you. Sitting down.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
What the?
Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Austin Hooper, Pro Bowler a year ago, the intended target, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Throwing, Mayfield. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A gain of 8 and a first down.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Mayfield hands to Chubb on the draw. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job standing in proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd.
What the freak? I can't shut him down this drive.
Reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
And he'll take
Heck on it.
the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Kaderl Hodge, his 2nd touchdown on the season, and the Browns get a score closer.
For the point after.
That seemed like a much-needed touchdown after 21 unanswered points to start the game.
It's not often that you equate a football game to a golf tournament, but it's like you don't want to shoot yourself out of the tournament too early. So they needed that touchdown to make sure that they got an opportunity to not just get back into this game, but a chance to win it later if they continue to play well.
The kickoff team on the field.
Have you not get your son lately, Andy?
He's right here.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I didn't know. I didn't hear him.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10.
Well, this is the first time you got to get him in a while.
No.
All right.
Creeping up on 1,000, could get there on this drive. So a challenge for him to do that, but also defensively, maybe a challenge for them to not allow that.
And that means probably kicking even more coverages to his side. And what that really means is wherever he lines up, you will have a...
Do you ever get Maddie?
I had her yesterday.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Instead of the safety dropping into regular coverage, that safety moves into that area, trying to discourage the quarterback.
Ow.
That means everyone else,
You
when
got
you're wrapped,
broken.
you got an opportunity to catch passes now, too.
Yeah, a little bit of a cat and mouse game.
Look at those stats.
On the play,
Her?
1st down.
You can't get no better than that.
What?
Nick Foles, 531 passing yards, 41 of 48, 5 touchdowns.
And he'll be brought down
Nick
with
Foles.
the 1st down after a gain of about 11 as that takes us to the 2-minute
531 passing yards. I think that's almost a record.
Nice.
A reminder once we hit halftime as we do all
I just got
season,
thinking about it. I was like,
Jonathan Coach
I wonder how you do it,
Orlando
Jackson.
will have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business.
Ah, he dropped it.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there.
Oh, I almost broke it.
It leads to 2nd.
I missed it by 23 yards.
Dang.
To throw, Kaepernick.
What the freak? He flew in front of that ball.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And unable to connect, incomplete.
Wait.
Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Oh, he caught that. Didn't he? Wait. I want to challenge it to see what they'll do. Oh, wait, I can't. It's under 2 minutes. Daggone it.
But they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back. But that's one step in the proper direction.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right.
Dang, I made a 53-yard field goal.
Things up a bit more. It's 24-7. The these kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect
He didn't have both feet down.
Exactly right, and we
Yeah, I thought his knees hit the ground.
Yeah, you got to have both.
athletic now.
I bet they did it.
Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that
Oh,
they're
good.
big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. And he completes it to Hunt. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4.
Oh, he run right into me. Yo, that was funny.
This is the tight end, Njoku. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34.
On third down, you'll give them that. You just want to make sure that you play the first down line. They were able to get him down and force the punt.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Getting set for the next drive, the tight end, Zach Ertz. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go.
I want to know,
I'm guessing the
have
wise
you
play
ever
here.
seen?
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them,
Oh, my bad.
you're facing a
Yeah.
secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal.
Hey, I got AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Misdirection. You're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. The NFL season going to be about 2/3 complete after this weekend, so lots to get to as we check out what's going on here in Week 11. We'll begin up at Bank of America.
So I'm waltzing down Main Street, got an umbrella, just a torrential downpour, and I look over, and this guy, stone-faced, wearing a poncho that says, "Don't rain on my parade," and he is just angry. And, we got to go. I'll tell you the rest later. Here we go, third quarter. Peoples-Jones returning.
Oh,
Across the
what a hit.
will set up shop at the 23-yard line. As the offense comes out, we put our man in spotlight on Baker Mayfield. And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. He's playing pretty well, but the pressure, it's got to him.
Have you ever seen?
The Browns drive about to get started. The third quarter starts with a run by Chubb. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Chubb, the ball carrier.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Ah, no.
35, right at the 34 here.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made by Brandon.
Tackle made that time by Brandon Graham.
Gain on the play.
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. He'll get this into the hands of Hodge. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Working out of the gun.
I'm going to try to go there when I go to Nashville.
Where?
Nissan Stadium.
Mayfield's pass intercepted by the Eagles.
The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense.
Just to see how big it is.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to hold that score at least where it is.
Trying to fire up that running.
Ow.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Kaepernick to throw on 2nd down. Dancing to his left. He'll try and run it, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Say what you want, but Kaepernick's still one of the best at doing that as the scramble gets him a first.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise.
No, I was so close.
No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Now Kaepernick operating on the bootleg. They'll roll.
Oh!
Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles take advantage of good field position on the turnover to cash this one in.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great play offense.
Hey, you better give it to me. Really? You're going to booth review it?
Yeah, you got to love that. Thanks, Zach. You'll about get done with that game.
Huh? Maybe.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is.
Thank you.
Are you going to play later?
Maybe.
We need to play Modern Warfare.
Modern Warfare.
Me and Mark played last night. We done nothing but laugh the whole time at people in multiplayer. they killed us. Our own teammates were arguing with each other.
That's funny.
A 10-year-old kid called Mark something. I can't remember what he said. We didn't play Warzone. We just played multi.
Oh, multi. Yeah, I'll play multi a little bit more before I get back into Warzone if I do.
Yeah, I think that's what we were doing.
Yeah.
Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over.
You better watch out for the MP7. It'll murder you.
I do use the MP7, so I
And then the Fennec. People still use the Fennec too.
Oh, yeah. I'm better with the MP7 than the Fennec.
Mark was murdering people with sticks last night.
I love murdering people with sticks.
In this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going. Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
Wait, I scored a touchdown?
College route in the NFL there.
On him. I just scored that and didn't even know I done it.
You zoning out there, Andy.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Ryan Tannehill. I like him.
Indeed.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's most excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after them now.
Mayfield's pass complete to Kareem Hunt.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on third down. Mayfield. Eagle pressure.
Ha
This time. Down he goes.
Got him.
Derek Barnett. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Looks like another empty possession here, partner. And I don't think with 3 scores down in the third quarter, they can truly afford any more the rest of the way.
No, especially the way their offense is sputtering. I think you're exactly right. They got to find some answers quickly.
Ow.
43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
3-yard line.
They start the drive with Cook. And he is
Woohoo! He's gone.
Delvin Cook, 77 yards, and the Eagles are pouring
That was a funny one. I like that.
his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Get out of here. Whatever.
And he's been a busy
What?
man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one
That's a
through
bull crap
to extend the
interception.
lead. So
Ah.
hit pay dirt on just one play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. Peoples-Jones returning. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
On the return. The Browns take over first and 10 at their own.
Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a
Oh, gosh.
right now from all the way
I took his legs out.
And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
And 9 at the 28-yard line.
And again, it's Chubb. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
To throw, Mayfield, and it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping them from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And out will come the offense as they take over. Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
A throw over the middle, taken in, and he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
It's a gain of 13, but it brings up 3rd down.
that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is
Gee,
on EA Sports.
What? I don't know.
The Eagles on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far.
Hey, look to the stream. Thank you for joining. Oh gosh.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A gain of 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
They fake the give. Now Kaepernick. Looking deep for his tight end Ertz. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10.
First down.
He takes it down deep into enemy territory. It's a big play there for the Eagles. 41 yards. Now Kaepernick. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Complete. Deshaun Jackson, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles continue to roll. As that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all 3 phases, offense, defense, and special teams.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've seen today, but the preparation in advance, coaching staff, commitment by the players to the game plan, and being ready to go in this one? You're exactly right. Clean sweep. And boy, they're going to celebrate this one after it's over.
And on the other side, this is the game film you just flush and never go back and review.
25-yard line.
And now the Browns coming out on the field. This has been frustrating for them to this point. They have not looked the same as they did coming in, riding that impressive 6-game win streak. Now a dump off here complete. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
And 7 at the 28-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
39-yard line.
From the gun, Mayfield. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
At the 47-yard line.
Mayfield with it once more. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And again, it's Mayfield throwing, but it's incomplete. The tight end, David Njoku.
I'm not focused. I just threw another interception.
Well, the trials
Dang.
and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception.
Can you please miss a pass? Hey.
Hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Oh, I haven't blitzed them much.
On 3rd and 1, here's Mayfield. Yeah, that is intercepted by the.
And they pay for it because I just got an interception. That was funny.
Just continues. This defense, I don't know what about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's a
Get out of my way, Hurts.
because they have really struggled through the air.
That's a good way to start.
I think you destroyed them.
Indeed.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point in the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because
That's not what I wanted either.
Hey, no time to
There we
be
go.
a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. He went over 100 yards in the wild card round. He's over 100 here as well. And a first down.
Eagle first down.
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook.
The handoff to
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders.
Hello? Let me go, please. Thank you.
Down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those.
What the
mastodons
freak
you have up front and say,
was
"Guys,
that?
keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out."
They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running
Wait, what?
plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Here's Kaepernick.
Ooh.
Another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there. They knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline. And I think this one might just be over.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Now the Browns offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost.
I didn't think you'd get it done, Zach.
What? Oh yeah, I didn't think I would either.
Something executed well before we get out of here, and that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say,
If I stop throwing in incompletions, I could get it done.
Intercepted, it'll stop.
I know. I'm trying to.
Picked up by Nickel Roby-Coleman.
by the Eagles.
Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something.
That was funny.
For this offense, but
You said that, and then I did it.
for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
and I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong.
That is funny.
I guess they everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets them down to about the 4-yard line.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
They'll run with Cook. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
No gain on
Line
the
of
play.
scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us, we're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Let's just be frank.
There you go, Zach. I think you're beating them enough.
Maybe.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really
It's
well.
over.
There could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle
I had over 200 rushing yards with Dalvin Cook.
victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
All right, I got to stop.
Saint.
Philadelphia, the great run they're on continues as they move to 9-1 now. And they will head home next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for the Browns, it's a bit of a setback as they drop to 6-4 now. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars in Jacksonville. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaud. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
No crap. They said next game we'll be here again. I was like, no crap. Let me upgrade my players and you can advance the league. Ow.
Already exited out.
Ah, okay, then I'll advance it then.
You don't have to. I can do it later.
Either way, let me just advance my players first at least. I mean, let's see. That's not what I wanted, but okay, that works. Oh, who dare? Yeah, man. I'll get you. Oh, wait. Did I already leave? Oh, no. Oh, not. I'll get you here in a second. What was that name? Chris Rayborn. Oh, 2 N's. Okay. What the freak? My computer was going slow, really. Ow. Yeah, there you go, man. I got you. Hi, Corbin.
Yeah.
Did he say hey?
Yeah.
Hello? Wait, did you not advance played your game?
Yeah.
What the freak? That's weird.
I'll try to do it later.
Maybe it's the upgrade players part. Bruh. Okay, I advanced it.
Alright.
Alright, I gotta get going.
Yep.
Alright, y'all. Everybody in here still watching. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a great day. Peace. Alright, Andy.